I am just literally humbling the fuck out of myself right now. I've got an upcoming article coming out in a Australian well-known magazine, and they've just asked me for more photos from my MLM days. Now, I sent through the ones I had in my media folder on Google Drive, you know, the before and afters. Here's who I was in that company and here's who I am now. And they're like, no, babe, we want more. Can you please go back deep into your Instagram archives from like 8 years ago and give us the shit? I've avoided doing this. Number one, shame triggers. Number two, because it's cringy as fuck to go back into a period in your life where you thought you were doing amazing and everyone from the outside was just like, what is this bitch on, right? So I'm scrolling back years, like well back to 2015, like 8 years ago, into my MLM days, right? Where I was flogging weight loss shakes, thinking I was a boss babe. It is fucking hilarious to me now, looking at these Instagram pictures of how I thought I was a boss babe. I really did. They brainwash you so well. Prior to getting into MLMs, I had actually been a successful business owner. I ran a spray tanning company for like years prior to that. I had been a woman in business. I got involved in an MLM and I became a distributor or a wholesaler for a product, but I was definitely not my own boss. Now I am. 6 years after I left MLM, I've been growing my own company, dealing with legal, dealing with HR, dealing with hiring and firing, dealing with growing and scaling and tax and GST and all those things. Anyway, I'm legitimately a boss babe now. Oh my God, the full body shiver that fucking word gives me. Anyway, but back then, I was not. And to see these quotes like, excuses don't pay bills, and be a boss babe, and work for yourself. I wasn't working for myself fucking self. I was working selling products from like another company's product. It is actually hilarious. And part of me, I want to go back and slap myself from 2015 and be like, bitch, what the fuck? But at the same point, I want to give her a hug because she had no idea. She was a smart, intelligent businesswoman who got duped into this fucking scheme, and it's just so cringy and it's so sad that I thought, and that women in MLMs right now think that they are business owners, that they are entrepreneurs. They're not. This is the hill that I will die on, but there's no point arguing about it because if you're that brainwashed, you're not going to listen anyway. But you are not an entrepreneur if you are a distributor for an MLM. You aren't, okay? Completely different leagues. I wish I could go back and tell myself that. And oh my God, I'm sending these photos to this journalist, this reporter, like, please don't judge me. This is so bad. I know it's so bad. I'm looking at it right now like, what the fuck was I thinking? But hopefully by me sharing my story in this way, hopefully it can stop other people from getting sucked in the way I was. And hopefully it can help women who are currently in MLMs going, this doesn't feel right. This feels really dodgy. This is ethically wrong. They're using these dark manipulation tactics. Getting a little bit cult vibes. Hopefully they can read this article and be like, oh my God, there is a life on the other side of this. I can leave. She did it, I can do it, and I will be okay. And we can all leave MLMs back in the dark ages where they fucking should be.